Gordon Ramsay asks you to prepare a dish. What are you preparing? I will prepare myself for being shouted at by a very angry Gordon Ramsay. Slaps bread to head. I've waited my whole life for this moment. I'm making fudging mac and cheese, and neither he, or anyone for that matter, will fudging stop me. Cook rice and damp seaweed soup. I'm Korean and I can't cook for spit, so I'm just going to serve a classic Korean dish, also very easy to cook. A dish apparently. Scrambled egg on toast. An idiot sandwich. Steak and chips. Don't think he would care about it not being an overtly fancy dish, and it's probably one of the only dishes I am confident I can cook at or better than restaurant level. Lunchables. Lamb sauce. Here is a dish all clean and well prepared for you. Some authentication spit, then if he spits in it I call him an uncultured white guy. Southern sweet tea brined fried chicken with apple cinnamon waffles. Just remember that in the end he loves simple food, so I'm not going to be too fancy, but I'm going to show him where I come from and evolved as a chef. Get him high on edibles and take him to Taco Bell. Hungry Man TV dinner. Chicken pie. Yakisoba. I'd probably do mac and damp cheese. Add a little red and black pepper to that bad boy. Honestly, from what I've read about Mr. Ramsay, is that he only yells at people who claim to be professional chefs, because when they don't know how to do their job, that's on them. I think, knowing I'm not a pro, he would be okay with whatever someone made, as long as they tried their best. Creme de la penis. The couch with a side of my lazy ash not cooking. Cereal. Simplicity is key. Fresh cup of noodle. I'd probably make some homemade pierogies for him. They might not be great, but I'm sure Ramsay would be a pleasant house guest. Something he can critique and give me some pro tips on. Risotto would be a good one. A dish. Hot and fresh straight from the dishwasher. Pain you disappointment. A speech to convince him to make me a dish. Steamed hams. I'm mentally preparing to get shouted at by Gordon Ramsay because there's no way I can cook up to his standards. Edit. Fixed typo. Hot Pockets or ramen noodles. If he wanted some good food then he should have asked a real chef. I'm making some curry with only 5 ingredients and you better believe I'm buying fresh ingredients the same day he eats it. I know that man's kinks. Grilled cheese. I don't really know how to cook a lot. Omelette du fromage. A verbal murder and total destruction of my ego and self-respect, complemented with a side dish of salt tears fresh out of the eyes. Served on the kitchen floor in fetus position. A glass of clean pure water. Tacos. My own pasta tuna. Very simple dish that I'm getting better and better at. Garlic, oregano, chili flakes, a few other spices, onions, tomatoes, tuna, olive oil and paprika. I will prepare a sound barrier. His scrambled eggs recipe. It's so easy to do right. A salad. Impossible to fudge up. Steak with veggies. Gorgonzola stuffed mushrooms if I'm going big. Spam musubi if it's gotta be quick. Choxy chip pancake. Tamarillo and brandy brown sugar crust lattice top tart with vanilla mascarpone cream. I really don't cook much at all. But my chicken parm is da bomb. I could be humble, but I ain't gonna. I give him an empty plate and ask him what he needs it for. He asked me for a dish, not a meal. An idiot sandwich. An idiot sandwich. An idiot sandwich. Charcoal in the shape of steak and potatoes served on a floor tile. An escape route. I don't like getting yelled at. Edit. I can make French toast. I have the recipe my dad taught me if anyone wants it. Tears. I am preparing for tears. But also probably breaded orange chicken with cream cheese wontons. An idiot sandwich. Spaghetti. The secret for the sauce is celery. Bad risotto with an overcooked fish fillet. Pancakes. Steak. Water. Purified water. Dog food. I know that whatever dish I could serve him will likely be made out to be dog food anyway, so I'm not even gonna try. Peanut butter and spinach sandwich. A burger, BBQ ribs, spaghetti bolognese. Dude has no idea what's going to hit him. His recipes stand no chance against mine, which as is improved to accommodate my taste. Shit. Utter shit. Exclamation point. Something basic that I know I can do well and not fudge up. Going for complex flavors and cooking methods would be more impressive if you pull it off, but are much easier to ruin. I'd go a nice ribby or fillet steak, roasted vegetables, and either rice or twice baked potatoes as a starch. Quesadilla filled with beef, cheese, chicken, and rice with a side of homemade salsa. BBQ baby back pork rib sandwich. Something pretty much anything local because Gordon is most familiar with Western cuisine, with an emphasis on his French culinary training, and he's polite enough not to talk spit about another culture's food. Granted, my country's food is pretty good, and though I'm a sped cook myself, he probably wouldn't know enough to criticize it. Well cooked steak. It's very easy to do. Slices off a section of a used tire and put some seasoning on it. Burnt cereal. Spicy beans on toast with cheese and a hot cup of spicy chai for arters. I spit on the desk. Ice cube soup. Refried beans that have been sitting in the fridge for gosh knows how long. Cliftico. Kraft macaroni and cheese with parsley on top to look fancy. Easy. I'd make him a rack of lamb with Brussels sprouts. Salt and pepper the rack. Sear all sides in hot grapeseed oil in the cast iron skillet. Throw in a bunch of rosemary, thyme, sage and garlic under the rack, bone down and cover fat side up with chopped sage, rosemary, garlic and saffron on top. About 10 minutes in the oven at 425. The Brussels sprouts are easy. Toss in grapeseed oil, salt and pepper. Add a little bit of sugar too. Cook for about 40 minutes at 425. I think he would be pleased. Chicken stuffed with cheese wrapped in bacon, fried in paprika with steamed broccoli and rice. If one more person says idiot sandwich, I'ma strangle them. Cheese on fudging toast. If you don't like it, Gordon, then you can fudge off, you bad-tempered cockwomble. Tell him to leave. Whatever he wants with poison, so I don't have to hear that disrespectful, pathetic a-hole whine anymore. Nothing, because I would refuse to work with him professionally. I don't care for the yelling and screaming that he does on his reality TV show. Makes for a brand that leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Something with a lot of cyanide. Marge, get my gun. Homer Simpson. Something with poison in it. I don't like when people shout at me in public. Nothing. He's a twat. Poison. Some cyanide. Or maybe some hydrochloric acid. Lamb shank with a nice lamb sauce, served on an idiot pure, and 2 slices of white bread served on the side, lightly toasted so he realizes how awful it is he can throw together an idiot sandwich. Poison. Something with poison in it. Gordon Ramsay is an insufferable twat. I would prepare pure cyanide powder, and when he dies I would skin him and wear him as a suit. Then I would make really spitty dishes for customers while acting like Ramsay and ask them how it tastes. Then I watch them die inside because it tastes like spit, but they can't say anything bad because I'm Gordon fudging Ramsay. Who do you think you are? I would serve him his own throat so he can't yell at me. I walk into the dining room, holding a silver platter. What are you serving me today? Gordon asks, as he goes to take the lid off the tray. These hands. I reply, slipping off my oven mitts to reveal a pair of brash knuckles. His son. Gourmet hot pockets and tears. His liver. I will prepare a Taco Bell delivery. A garbage plate. I spit on his plate, that little weasel. A bowl of ramen noodles. In the microwave. Sous vide NY strip, reverse seared with olive oil, butter, thyme and garlic, sides of green bean almondine, and pommes in a idiot sandwich. Lamb sauce. My self-esteem so he could tell me it's spit. His liver. PB&J. Cereal. Instant ramen. A date-rated camel's turd, probably. His doom. English breakfast, EA Potoma, Gorda pillow. Toast. Beans Arel toast. Something disgusting surely. Apple. Ramen noodles with deep fried spam. I can make ramen noodles pretty well, but he'd probably despise them because they're closer to porridge than noodles when I'm done with them, but they taste fantastic. Probably half-boiled eggs if I'm feeling lucky that day. 1 potato. Omelette with candied bacon. Linguine. Something with lamb sauce. Soto AM. Top ramen. LRMBSAUCE. I mean krill, sorry. Frosties and cold milk. Betty still tells me I fudgied up. Medium rare chicken strips. A bowl of lamb sauce. A doublet. I consume sound. Water. Revenge. Baked cabbage shiitake bourguignon bolognese spruce Wellington poppers, and he can keep his fudging mouth shut while I do it. Might need a little help with the silk screens for the preparation of the puff pastry layers since I'm 109% lactose intolerant and have to do it the hard way. Well, I'll just ask Hitler to teach me how to use the oven. Chicken adobo. My grave. Scrambled eggs, so I can tell him that the way he cooks is fudging wrong. Chicken adobo, cause no one says no to adobo. I'm running away, because I have low self-esteem and can't take harsh criticism. Even though I'd probably deserve it all. Cornflakes. Cheerios. Fettuccine alla carbonara, made with raw, yes, raw, open range eggs, shredded provolone and pecorino, Barossa Valley gypsy ham, and shaved Romano parmesan as a topper. Gordon Ramsay better eat it up quick smart. I'll get a really fancy plate, put it at my waist, plop my doc on it and tell him he should go suck a dong, not mine. I will write no homo across the shaft of my penis just so he doesn't take it the wrong way. Yes, my wiener, like almost every other man, is long enough to wrote no homo in a legible size. A dish he will hate so I can ruin his fudging day. Raw bash, which is more inconsistent that pigeon spit on Trafalgar Square. Since I have no incentive to cook one, I don't. Beef Wellington. My getaway plan. Clay roasted thigh or pork loin. Or maybe for dessert I'd make sanguinaccio dolce. Made with pig or cow's blood. I've made both of these and they are amazing. A gun to shoot him so I don't have to go through the hell of me cooking. I can't cook so I'm saving him, not me.